you have a maid, you have the boy in the house, and then you rape the maid. The default of a Nigerian parent is to send the maid out and replace with another maid. But the boy in question is not taught any lesson. So that boy understands that this is what I can do and get away with it. It's a mental capacity.
Okay, before I go to the issue of kidnapping and other such ugly things, you say, for example, the incident that happened to someone you know in Rivers about a girl getting raped, there were some things that she did wrong. Like?
I mean, sometimes we do not know the signs, or we do not see them, or we see them, but our guards are let down because of trust. Most abusers use the pattern of trust.
So what should you be telling young women?
Basically, if you're in a room with a man, or in a particular space with a man, and you do not feel comfortable by any chance, that 0.01% of you is saying leave. It's an indication that you need to leave. If you have to call someone, if you have to fake a call or fake whatever it is, leave that situation. And possibly, if you have anything, your hand, whatever it is in your body that can use, you need to protect yourself in case the person is trying to cajole you. You need to be able to negotiate with a very, very clear mental capacity. You cannot be fidgeting and saying, please, now, I need to go, I need to go. No, you need to talk. Be very bold. Do not negotiate. You know, once you're even in a car, you can just fake something. Oh, God, I forgot something. Oh, God, something has happened. Just get out of that situation. Sometimes it's difficult.
So what you're saying is that when you're helpless,
you can't really be helpless.
Does that happen again in cases of kidnap, for example, and security issues?
When security issues are ongoing, there's no country without security issues. Now, for kidnap, most especially, there are only two reasons why they kidnap you: because of what you represent or who you are. Who you are tells maybe political, you know, you have an influence, but what you represent is money. Now, in the earlier part of the country, they were going for expatriates because expatriate meant money. Now, they became hard targets, so they look for soft targets. Nigerians are not interested in their security. You build a house, 50 million, you put a guard of 10,000 naira there. So the value of your house is actually 10,000 naira. So when they profile you and they look at you, represent money, all they need to do is that every morning when you drive on this road, you leave by 6 o'clock, you're there by 7 o'clock. They watch it for a period, which is called casing, and then they wait for you by 6:30. So what they do is that they put a tire or something on the road, so when the car stops, they pick you out and they move. And then they begin to negotiate with 50 million. You will find the money because of pain. They used to go for the older people, but now they go for the children. Because if they touch an older person, you can absorb the pain, but if they touch your child, whatever they ask.
So what kind of measures can we take to protect ourselves? I mean, nobody will praise to be kidnapped.
Yeah.
But what kind of measures can you take from experience?
First of all, I think we need to start personally, the first level is to do a risk analysis of yourself. You profile yourself. Who are you as of 6 months ago, what you are now? If you have increased in different areas of life, you should find out now, because when you increase, you are more. Your profiling is important. Then you begin to vary routes and then do a check on your domestic and the people that are immediately around you, because those are the people that give the intelligence out to would-be attackers.
So kidnaps can never be random? I just wonder, or such negative activities, aren't they random in some cases?
Some of them are random.
Yeah. Some are thought through.
Even, okay, like look at the roads from Lagos to Benin. Now they look at the kind of car you drive. Now, if you go in a car that doesn't look like they boss you, but if you look at a car that, okay, this one is a Jeep, it's unescorted, you represent money.
So we should drive in small cars. So, but I mean, having said that, though, my concern is, are there institutional responsibilities and individual responsibilities to help us check some of the negative activities that we have in our country? You go first.
For institutions, I think the major institution that needs to be addressed is the police, Nigerian police force, and also the judiciary. The police force as regards how they protect or how they view lives and properties of people. For example, if I know that in this area, there are boys who catcall me, or they tell me if I catch you in corner, you're in trouble. And I go and report it to the police to say, I'm telling you in advance that these guys are a risk to my security. They laugh at you and say, are you not a girl? Can they call you? You know, they don't take it seriously. And when those guys eventually perpetrate that act, it becomes statistics. So the police force need to be educated on the value of human life. And also the judiciary. So when these cases happen, One thing rapists know is you are not ready to go through the long period of
Because
it can take as long as 2 to 5 years to get judgment on a case. So they know mentally that you're not ready to go through that process.
So those boys are still in court?
Oh, the case is still in court. So they know that if you get raped, your chances of reporting it is very slim. And if you do, are you really ready to go through that phase? So
yeah, and then the stigma that comes with it, people won't say. But it's changing, though.
It is changing.
Okay.
It is really changing.
Sir? Institutions and individuals?
First of all, the institutions, let's start with government. They need to begin a very strong educational campaign on security and insecurity, because people need to know that these are the likely threats that are happening within the area, and take it down to the local government levels, even to the village heads and co, so that they can begin to educate their people. Number two, we need to also speak to the students, who are the people that are used mostly for this thing. Because
with negative activities,
yes, yes. If a man is, you flaunt money at somebody, he eats it, tomorrow he needs another one, if he can't get it, he'll go into negative vices. And there should be a response.
Evans is not a small boy.
Evans is not a small boy. He didn't start in one day. Remember, he started a long time. He dug bills, yes. Yeah. And he gave his history. So it's somebody that ran from one part of Nigeria to another part that the value was good, but people did not, they took it for granted. So,
but I want to round up, but you could give me something that makes me happy, that 2018 is going to be better, what we must do to help 2018 to be better for us when it comes to security and these negative things.
Basically, it's just we understanding our environment, understanding self-respect for each other. I think sexual violence does not just occur because we don't have laws. It's a mental thing. It's men believing, sorry to use men, but yeah, men. It's men believing that women are a weaker sex and it can dominate them and conquer them by their bodies. So when we begin to respect each other as individuals, both men and women, and we understand gender equality across board, I think 2018 will be better.
Sir?
For me, I believe that the media has a part to play.
We're doing our part?
Yes, in all ramifications. We should stop promoting the vice, rather the counter.
And the solutions.
Yes, the counter of it. Because the more you say this man made 20 million from kidnap, this one made 30 million, what you don't know you are doing is that you are empowering other people to go into that vice.
Yeah,
you should show the negative part, that this can demean your whole local government, that you coming as a thief from this local government, your local government should not even be encouraged. Once you begin to do that way, it will now help people back. I think the media has a lot for me to do. And then the police also must stop all the, I have caught this man, this is what he did. You know, deal with the investigation and then close it out.
Well, and again, close it out. That's what's important. But again, I am hopeful. If someone like Ayodeji could 7 years ago have rejected 1 million naira to do something that's wrong, and Ubang Foundation is trying to educate young people to begin to focus on positive activities, then there's hope. So we as individuals must learn to only think about the positives, right? Yeah. Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And that's what Seriously Speaking has been like today. Plus, remember, Nigeria remains our country. It's a new year. It's 2018. These negative activities, they are reported more, but like Stir says, it will stop. It will stop if you do your own part. Thank you for watching. Very easy and straightforward. Now we can go. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody. What time is it? How many minutes past?